Hey guys, N6420 here, and today I'm here doing a another speculation for Spider-Man PS4, and that is how will Spider-Man PS4 start? And I have a theory, or like a little, I guess you can call it a theory slash speculation on how Spider-Man PS4 will start, because we have different ways on how a Spider-Man game could start, like in At Your Time, for example. In At Your Time, we saw on how you're able to play as both Spider-Man. You can only play as modern Spider-Man, and you saw him presumably die. And then in Web of Shadows, you had Spider-Man. You play Spider-Man like during the invasion of the symbiotes, and then in it, Spider-Man gets taken down by a figure, but you don't know yet. But then later on in the story, you get to know. And then I think also I'm trying to remember also what other game. I can't remember. I can't think of another game, but I have a theory on how Spider-Man PS4 might actually start, and that has something to do with the Web of Shadows that I just talked about. Where in the beginning of Web of Shadows, you don't play as like the regular day. You play as like no, you don't play in the past. Like you know how in a regular Spider-Man game, like in Spider-Man 3. You play as in the now where it's not like that catastrophic, but I feel like in Spider-Man PS4 it'll do what Web of Shadows did, where in Web of Shadows when you start the game you're not automatically in the introduction. Like I know, well, like you start the introduction, but what happens is that in the Web of Shadows intro or opening, it shows the symbiote invasion already taking place, and then you see Spider-Man like helping people in need, and he's looking for Mary Jane. And then at the end of the intro or opening, you see him find Mary Jane, and then Mary Jane tells him to not use the suit, which is the black suit, if you need to know. And then he gets taken down by them. Spidey gets taken down by a figure that's blacked out. You can't see who it is, but what's significant about not knowing who it is when you play after the intro and you get to the same, when you play in the game, you get to the same exact spot where the intro ended, and then you're just there like, wait, what? And I feel like Spider-Man PS4 might do something like that, where in Spider-Man PS4 they might do where you remember the gameplay trailer where in the gameplay at the end Spidey goes check on Mr. Lee, also known as Mr. Negative. He goes to check on him, but Mr. Negative is basically overtaken him. And I think there's a saying, or like, I don't know if it's supposed to be like a truly fact, but people said there's like a something out there that says when Mr. Negative touches someone when he's in his negative form, he gets to bring out their negative side. And I feel like that's gonna happen where in the intro they'll start off where Spidey, you play the game, like you play the section where the gameplay trailer was. Like, you know how they unveil the gameplay trailer? Or like gameplay itself. I feel like you'll start off there, and then make your way towards the ending, and then out of nowhere, you get to that point, and then bam, blacked out, and then you go to the original. Then you go to like past before all that, which is where the trailer comes in, where you see Peter work at, like, I don't know if it's supposed to be the gym. No, it's not a gym, but like looking at like working at a convention, and like we're like modern day, like past day, where like in the beginning of the Spider-Man PS4 you might play later in the day, like present day, but then in the like throughout the game you'll play before that moment. You'll get to the past where you play where Mr. Lee is not Mr. Negative, and then near the middle of the game you'll get straight to where the gameplay ended, or not where the gameplay ended, but like near where you ended the introduction. And then after that you have to go down and track down Mr. Lee and fight him, and possibly throw him off a building. Anyway, that's all for this video. So yeah, tell me what you guys think of this little theory slash speculation slash whatever you like to call it in the comments below. See you guys later. Bye bye.